In this video, I'm gonna share with you why 90% of people lose with political meme coins and how you can be the 10% who actually win. So I don't want you to be the 90%, right? The 90% are broke, they lose. I want you to be this, the 10% who actually make money, okay? Make money. At the end, if you stay until the end, I'm gonna give you the tip, right? But then let's talk about why 90% lose with meme coins. So as soon as you start basically listening to political meme coins, stuff like that, you know, the algorithm of social media will start showing you basically a lot of videos about meme coins and how to make money, blah blah blah. And at the end, what it is a bunch of influencers, okay, that they have their little Telegram channels and maybe streamers. The way they make money, the influencers and streamers, is they basically, it's called farming. They don't care about you. All they care is they're going to basically pick any token on, especially from BullX, right? They're gonna go to BullX like this, and they're gonna pick any tokens in the actual new creation column here. As you can see, these are new creations, about to graduate and graduate. Need motivation? If you make it to the end of this video, write hashtag HustleNation in the comments, and you might get featured in some of our future videos. Also, there's a link in the description to join our Hustle Nation community, where we share what's working today in the internet, and we also share weekly prizes to people who take action like you. So they're gonna pick anything that looks cool, they're gonna buy early, and they have a lot of people following, probably you right now, that's why you're losing. They buy early and they basically, let's say they buy a 10K market cap, and then everybody follows. As soon as he buys, there's a delay, and then you try to buy. Maybe you bought at 40 because, you know, all these people that are following the streams or whatever the calls are always gonna be later than him, and then he sells at 30%, 50% profit, you know, boom, sells, you know, and then he moves on to the next one, right? And then he says, oh no, this one doesn't look good, and then he leaves. But he already made profit. And you, because you're new, you don't know the game, what you're doing is you are basically, because he's farming you, you are basically wasting money on fees. There's fees involved on every trade. You're wasting money on fees unless you're putting a lot of money. As long as if you sell late, you're basically gonna make no profit and even lose money. So basically your money basically is gonna be wasted. Same with streamers, you know, that's what they do. They pretend they're good traders, and a lot of dumb people are following them on YouTube or whatever, and then without a strategy. So when you find someone with no strategy, you're basically better that you just go and basically burn your money, you know, in the toilet. What you want is, okay, this is what we do. So we buy, let's say after he graduates, right? It starts at 6K, but let's just say 0, and then let's say that he graduates at 45, 50K right now, market cap. Maybe goes a little more. And then when he dumps, between a dump of 60 to 80% dump, that's when our artificial intelligence algorithm will tell us, based on volumes, based on a bunch of different metrics that we see on BullX, we enter a trade, right? And the way we enter is, if we enter, let's say at 50K market cap and it goes to 100K market cap, that's basically you double your money. Then we basically close the trade, and that's it. That's basically our strategy to make sure that we always taking profit. That's the secret, always taking profit. And then we move on to the next token after we already made profit. And that's why when you go to our community and you go to the win trade, you see like there's like people winning every day. Look at that, winning. If you go to our WhatsApp group, winning, because we have strategies based on, you know, after they dump, after the creator of the token and the community dumps, if we see that our AI, artificial intelligence, tells us it looks good, then as a community we actually enter, and that's how we can 1x, 2x, 3x based on market conditions. You know, that's why we track every single trade that we do. If you look at our community, like every single trade, we're tracking every single trade, every strategy. If it's strategy 1, strategy 2, and as you see green, red, little red, right? That's what we do, and that's how we can have a competitive edge. Also, to make sure that you are taking action, I have created a free community where you can be with like-minded people. We'll be sharing all the latest strategies that what's working in the internet right now. Can't wait to see you in the community. I want to hold you accountable so you can be successful too. You need to understand this. In business and in anything, you have to have a competitive edge, a competitive advantage, a competitive edge where you know based on statistics that you can actually profit on strategies that repeat over and over and over. And we have like four strategies. So when you follow influencers, streamers, they don't have any strategy, or even Telegram groups, let's call it TG groups, there is no strategy whatsoever. They might tell you, hey, look at this coin, good luck. We know when to enter and when to exit in all our strategies, and that's our competitive edge, and that's why our students make money every day. So if you're interested in becoming our 1K per day case study, okay, make sure that you comment below that you want to be the 1K per day case study. But most important is first join our community in SKOOL and basically watch. Make sure that you watch the first video, this one, and then watch the 1K per day case study, and then comment below so we can help you become our next success story. Like Julio, like Jeff, and every week, you know, if you go to our YouTube, you can start seeing all the testimonials. We'll start adding them here so you can watch all the people that are having success. So watch this video, how he went from in 90 days with zero experience. Watch these videos. I'm gonna start adding 3 videos a week. Check them out and let me know what you think. This is Coach Johnny. Can't wait to see you in the community. Hey, would you like to see more videos so you can become successful? Click on the link there. I know you will like this next video.